on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive, and you guys, episode 16 of the Pokemon Omicron Nuzlocke playthrough. If you guys are super duper excited for this playthrough, I need you guys to mash that like button down below to 800 likes. Please go watch the last episode. It was super duper epic. It looks like a couple people missed it, so definitely check it out in the description or on the annotation in the screen, and make sure you guys show some love to that episode as well. We do have a question of the day today, which is a really cool one. What Pokeball is your favorite to use to catch Pokemon? So if you know, in the new games, you throw a Pokeball, it's got all sorts of little cool animations around it. What's your favorite to use? I gotta say, man, Dusk Ball definitely ranks towards the top of the list. Dusk Balls just look cool for any Ghost, Dark, or even Psychic type Pokemon in my opinion. And the Repeat Ball, don't sleep on the Repeat Ball because that thing looks pretty cool too. So anyway, recap if you missed the last episode. We just beat the gym leader and we are rocking out with 5 beautiful badges, man. We have 5 out of 8 badges already in about 10 hours of playtime, so we're cruising. And I have a feeling, and I don't know for sure, but I have a feeling we're gonna run into our rival pretty soon. So, hey, it's Jeremy, my homie Jeremy. Hey, aDrive, how you doing? It's me, Jeremy. Remember, the professor's assistant. Wow, you've already got 5 badges. You're clearly an amazing trainer. How about a friendly battle? If you win, I'll give you the Surf HM. All right, so it looks like I'm about to throw it down with Jeremy here, who I believe taught us how to battle initially when we faced this Snubble, which conveniently has evolved into Granbull, and I forgot to put Acid back on my Pokemon, but that's fine. We're gonna switch anyway. I have no business here against the Granbull. And let me think, who is my best switch into this offensive problem that is Granbull? Let's go to Prism. Let's get Prism some action here. Invincible is not staying in on a Granbull. Let's see how Prism takes these hits. It's gonna go for the headbutt. Should be able to eat that up. Yeah, eat it up. Nom 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 nom. All right, so we're gonna be able to put in the work here with my homie. If you guys like, I'm so pumped that we were able to evolve Prism, because like I feel like Crustal's not really seen too often. He's gonna roar me out and go into Invincible again. So I really want to get Invincible leveled up. Let's go for that growth, because all I have is grass knots. So let's go for the growth, see how this works, because I have to get rid of Flash for Acid. We need some better moves. It's gonna just roar me out into Lukey. Well, Lucky's like, yo, I don't care about you, bro. Catch this Ancient Power. Let's get that attack boost. It's gonna go for the headbutt. I'm gonna eat this up. Look at that. And the leftovers. Lucky's gonna eat this up. I'm surprised that Jeremy's trying to battle me, but he does want to give me the HM for Surf. And we get the boost. Don't roar. Don't roar me away. I got the boost. Don't roar me. Don't roar me. That's a boost for every stat. Oh, I love Ancient Power. He went for the Scary Face. That's fine. We're still probably gonna be able to outspeed, even though, because we did get the boost, and Granbull is pretty slow. Even though I'm slow too, I think Granbull is gonna be slower. So it's in with that Ancient Power. It's gonna knock him out. Another boost would be lovely. Maybe I'm just asking for too much. Maybe I should save my luck boost for a time where I need it more. Goose, we're trying to get Goose back up and leveled up here. I got him on the experience share grind right now, so we're trying to get Goose going. There's a Nidorino. I feel like I can eat this thing up too. We're +1 special attack. Let's go for that Shadow Ball. It's gonna double kick us. That's a bit scary, but look how little that does, because we are flying type, so we are having neutrality to fighting, which is nice. Oh my god, that damage though. Lucky is too good. Like seriously, I'm not trying to mess around, but that's why I held on to Togepi. Everyone, I feel like a lot of the comments were like, oh, don't use Togepi, it's so bad. But seriously, Togetic or Togetic, however you want to say it, is going to put in the work. So it's all good. What do you got next? He's got a Seadra. I feel like I'm just going to sit here and just Shadow Ball. I mean, you know what? Let's actually go into Invincible, because I need the practice with Invincible. I need to get Invincible up a few levels. I got to be honest, I like Jeremy's team quite a bit. Go for the agility. That's fine. Get his boost. Get his little boost right there. I think I could just go for Grass Knot. I don't know how much it's gonna do, but I'm sure I could eat up the Twister. Let's see how much this does. That's pretty close to a 2 KO. I would venture to guess. Just kidding. So that's gonna be it for the Seadra. No big deal. I wish I'm talking about the Pokeballs. I'm like soft resetting in Soul Silver for a shiny starter, and one of the things I'm most excited for in this game, in Soul Silver, is I really want to get some Pokemon in the game in those cool Pokeballs that you get from Kurt, and then I want to transfer them over. So I'm gonna try to like figure out how to breed and stuff in that game. All right, last Pokemon is this thing. I think that's just, let's get Lukey some action and call it a day here. Hit him with a couple Shockwaves, and that'll be it. I gotta put Acid back on Invincible, because Invincible's move pool is terrible, evidently, and doesn't want to learn any poison type moves. This should just kill. Ooh, yeah, Swablu is pretty bulky. Of course you're gonna use Sing, and of course you're gonna hit the 50% accurate Sing. Of course you are. All right, well, let's just wait until I wake up. Or he kills himself with Takedown. No, not that time. There we go. All right, so first thing I need to do is teach him Acid again, because Invincible really needs to learn like Sludge Bomb or anything better than just what it has. That's the one thing I gotta say I'm very disappointed with. I love Invincible, and I think it was so cool for us to pick it, But wow, I can see why you won those badges. You're a fantastic battler. Here, take this. You deserve it. So here's the HM for Surf. I don't know if there's anyone on our team who can learn it, so I might have to drop off Goose and pick something else up. But we need to go to the east, which is to our right. So thank you, Jeremy. It was a pleasure seeing you again, my friend. Okay, so let's do a couple things here. Let's go with Acid again, because we definitely want Acid on Invincible, because it's gonna hit harder than Flash. Flash doesn't hit that hard, unfortunately. Can anything on my team potentially learn Surf, you think? I don't know. Maybe, the only thing I can think of is maybe, no, there's no way Prism's gonna learn Surf. I'll check, but I really am thinking it's not gonna happen. I'm really thinking, we got Fly too, but I don't have any Pokemon that fly yet, so. Yeah, nothing. So we're gonna have to actually drop off Goose here and pick up another Pokemon, unfortunately. I think the only Pokemon that can learn Surf is that Corsola, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. So let me deposit Goose. Can I take his item before depositing him? Well, we'll just try it. Let's do that. And I want to withdraw. Can I just take his item though? I can't? Oh, that's so annoying. I hate this game so much sometimes. Like, this box system is like the worst I've ever seen in my life. You guys have already heard me complain about it. That's like my biggest complaint about this game right now, is the box system. And the way you have to like do items. That's, I will say, like, Pokemon, like, the Pokemon franchise is not perfect by any means, but what they do is, from game to game, they do a good job of making the little updates that need to be made, like repels and stuff like that. I'm sure there's examples of things that they should have done that they didn't, but like things like repel and stuff, those are all really good. So anyway, we're gonna add Coral to the team here. Now I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. I don't actually plan on training Coral up. I'm not even gonna bother giving any experience share. I don't plan on using it as of right now. Hopefully we'll find a better surfer. I believe I actually have an encounter on the route to the east here, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I don't believe I ever caught anything. So we should actually be able to snag an encounter in the water, maybe like a Tentacool or something, who knows. Let me just double check to see if I did get an encounter, but I'm pretty sure we didn't get an encounter on that route. Let me see, move. Yeah, no, the Roselia was from the previous route, so I think we're good to go to actually catch the first thing we encounter on the route here to the east, which I believe is a new route outside of Kibu Town. So we're done here in Kibu Town. Hopefully we don't have to return. I believe I talked to all these people. Oh yeah, he just tells me about Clamperl. And I don't know if I actually went south on this route, did I? Clamperl's a cool Pokemon because it can evolve into both Goreby's or Huntail. Isn't that cool? So I feel like we're about to find a Clamperl. So let's surf. We'll hop on Coral here, and the first Pokemon we encounter we actually will be able to capture. Looks like our surfing sprite is a Lapras, and this is gonna be our first encounter for this route, and it is going to be a Krabby, which is actually pretty cool. I can actually see myself using a Krabby, so let's try to catch this thing. I feel like an Acid probably won't knock it out. That was a little closer than I would have liked, but we're actually gonna be able to catch this thing, so I'm actually digging it quite a bit. Let's go to our bag here, and let's go for a, I think a Great Ball will probably work. I would love to add this thing to our team. I would actually take this over Corsola. Not too shabby. So we get Krabby. Not too shabby, we get Krabby. All right, let's see what its Pokedex entry is. Krabby lives in holes dug into the beaches. On sandy shores with little in the way of food, they can be seen squabbling with each other over territory. So name this guy Cookie. No, I typed it wrong. Oh, Cookie. I spelled his name wrong. How bad am I? Oh my god. I typed too fast. Alright, let me swap out and get Cookie, and we'll take a look at him in just a moment, okay? Alright guys, I figured I'd save you the agony of grabbing him out of the box and doing all that nonsense, but here is Cookie the Krabby. I'm just gonna call him Cookie because I messed up. Terrible nature plus special defense minus attack. Shell armor's nice though, so I don't get crit. Good IVs though, actually all around pretty good IVs, so I think we're gonna make it work. At the very least, I mean, we're gonna just make it work. He'll just be a little bulkier and a little less strong, but we taught him Surf and we're good to go, so no issues there. And I think I actually said that this was episode 16. This is obviously episode 17. While I was like updating everything, I realized that I might have said the wrong episode number, but that's fine. So anyway, let's keep it rolling. We're gonna hop on Cookie's back here, and we're gonna go to the next town or wherever we need to go. Looks like there's pretty expansive amounts of water over here. We already went this way, but there was nothing going on over here, just the Diglett people. But we couldn't. I already went up there too, I'm pretty sure. And this guy looks like he wants. Oh, so Route 311. So I think actually this is a new route. We already caught Cookie, but I think this is technically a new route. I don't know if that was still considered Keyview Town. I don't think I caught anything there, so it's fine. It's got a Pelipper. I don't know how much a Grass Knot's gonna do to this thing, so I actually want to go into Lukey. Now I know I'm weak to water types, but I'll outspeed and I can hit him with a Shockwave. So he's gonna go for the Protect anyway. I did predict the Protect, I'm gonna be honest. I'm obviously kidding. But a Shockwave should be able to do plenty to knock this thing out. Yeah, that's 4 times. That was a crit, definitely unnecessary, but I'm just pumped we got Krabby on the team. Seriously, Cookie's gonna be sweet. I'm very excited to add him to the squadron here. All right, Cookie getting experience already. I'm loving it, little guy. All right, there's a Whalmer. I think I'm just gonna click Shockwave and just destroy this thing, because Lukey's like one of my lower level Pokemon too, so another crit. Lukey, what did you eat for breakfast this morning? Eating his, you know, easy bake oven right there. Some little cookies from Barbie's, you know, play oven or whatever it's called. And a Tentacruel. This is like actually kind of scary. All right, let's try Shockwave, see how much it does. Probably gonna do like 40%. Yup. People always ask me like, aDrive, why do you do so many damage calcs on your your Wi-Fi battles? Well, I actually do them all in my head. It just looks like I'm doing them on a computer. There you go. He's actually gonna, oh, that's for defense. All right, we're good. We're in there. We're in there. Three Shockwaves. That shows how bulky though Tentacruel is. And one thing that people don't realize, I feel like a lot with Tentacruel, is it actually has base 100 speed stat, which means it is just as fast as a Pokemon like Victini or Mew or, I don't know, a lot of other Pokemon. So he wants to learn Stomp. I feel like we're gonna actually make room for Stomp. I feel like I haven't used the move Stomp on a Pokemon in so long. It's actually kind of strong too. We gotta get Crabhammer on there. Crabhammer. The reason why I named Krabby Cookie is if you ever watch the anime, he's like Cookie Cookie. So I just felt like that was the appropriate nickname. Lots of water on this route, lots of trainers. I think this is actually a new encounter as well, and it is a Wingull. I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. I have really zero interest in catching a Wingull, so I'm just gonna run from it. I can't even run from Wingull, that was sad. I'm not sure which route I'm supposed to have caught the Pokemon on, so I'm just gonna run from it, because I don't know if the Cookie was a duplicate or any of that stuff. I'm just gonna skip the Wingull. I really don't care about this thing. At no point in this play, if I have to use Wingull on this playthrough, I'd rather just end the playthrough, to be honest. Me and my Vaporeon have been training hard to take on gym leaders. We can train with you as well. Ooh, this guy's got a little Vaporeon action. I'm actually excited for this battle. It's gonna be a lot of experience. He's got a Vaporeon, level 35 Vaporeon. That is a little scary. Let's go for the Sleep Powder. He's faster. He's got the Aqua Ring to heal him up a little bit. And I miss the Sleep Powder, like always. It's pretty normal around these parts. All right, let's go for the growth. Hopefully he doesn't. He does have the ice move, Aurora Beam. Oh my god! Oh my god! Can we? Oh my goodness! That was scary. That was very scary. All right. I don't even know who my best switch in here is. Lukey maybe. You get some H power boosts. Oh my goodness. 1 HP Invincible. You really are. And he's gonna get the this guy is a problem. So he showed us Aqua Ring, Acid Armor, and Aurora Beam. Maybe he doesn't have a water move. I'm gonna eat that up though. Let me get that ancient power boost right here. Come on, Lukey. I need you to get this boost. He's just gonna restore all the health back. Let me go for a wish. He's got Haze. Ah, so he just got rid of his own boost. All right, so he doesn't actually have a water move. So I'm gonna be honest with you, this is a really easy switch. I'm not even gonna waste any time. We could just go into Lukey here because he has no water move, so I could just Shockwave all day. That was scary. He's got Aqua Ring. Yeah, I mean that's a water move, but not that can hurt me, so it's fine. Little wish passing there, not too bad. All right, let's see how much a Shockwave does. This thing is bulky though. It did enough. It did enough that in like enough turns we'll be able to knock him out. He's gonna get his Aqua Ring boost. It's very little. I think if I just keep clicking Shockwave, we'll eventually knock him out. Aurora Beam's not gonna do anything to me. That was crazy that he had the Ice type move and Invincible lived with 1 HP. Wow. Wow. It's one of those days. It is one of those days that by picking the name Invincible, I think we set ourselves up for success. Just alone. Just on that alone. That was so close. I can't believe it did that much. I know Vaporeon has base 110 special attack, but like, that's really impressive. All right, we're gonna get a nice little boost here. Everyone's getting experience. Lukey, Cookie getting serious experience, growing level 26. Not too bad, Cookie. You're gonna be caught up with the big boys in no time. All right, let me go in my bag here, and let me get some super potions going here. We'll use a couple of them, just to be safe with Invincible. And I think we could just keep going. There's a lot of swimmers on this route. Jeez. This is like the first water route that we've really done on the game. I mean, obviously we just got surf, but still. I just got Pelipper's. Dude, seriously, I am not in the mood for these Pokemon right now. I'm just not in the mood for them. Alright, to Lukey we go. He probably has Water Pulse, but Shockwave's gonna do so much and we will outspeed. Protect. Strategies. Alright, Shockwave, do your thing, dude. Goodbye. Alright. Experience all around. What else you got? More water Pokemon. Whiscash. Well, I can't do anything to this thing. I mean, I can Shadow Ball. Let's see how much Shadow Ball does. I mean, I know he's probably got a water move, but I'm pretty sure I could eat it up. He's got Water Pulse. That did a lot more than I would have liked it to. Alright, so we're gonna have to switch. Invincible is definitely the best switch in here, because a Grass Knot is gonna do so much to a Whiscash. It's gonna rest. That's even better. This might actually give me an opportunity to use Growth. Watch him have Sleep Talk or something. Let's use Growth. He's faster. We can get Groudon. I know I could take a hit from this thing. Even if he has like Earthquake or something. Which I doubt it. Alright, this should definitely kill. This is +1. He's got Snore. Great plays. MLG Pro right there. Wow, that actually killed too. That thing is bulky, man. That HP bar moves slow. Lukey growing levels and Cookie growing to level 27. Not bad. Cookie's growing quick. Alright, Floatzel. I'm pretty sure I can take an Ice Fang, so we're gonna Grass Knot again. He's got Swift. That's even better. I don't know if this will kill. I guess it will. Floatzel doesn't strike me as being that heavy of a Pokemon, so I was a little unsure there, but I'll take it. And we're gonna go all the way to 34 right there. Nice. Gastric Acid, or Gastro Acid. I think we're gonna skip that move. That's not a very good move. Can I learn some better moves, please? I mean, the best move I've learned so far is like Razor Leaf, but I skipped it. And Azumarill. I think I'm just gonna Grass Knot again. Azu's very bulky. If it's not huge power though, it's not gonna do anything. That did a little bit more than I thought it was going to do. I don't think that's huge power though. It might be. That did a good amount actually. That should be good experience though. 1400. Ooh, that's good. And Cookie growing to level 28. Not bad, Cookie. Not bad. All right, I'm gonna use a. Oh, Cookie's evolving already. That was awesome, dude. Cookie, welcome to the squad, my dude. Welcome to the squad. Evolving like that. He's gonna evolve into that big Crab Hammer Claw Kingler right here. Not bad. All right, let me update Kingler on the layout really quick. Might as well. He's got that big claw. I love how awesome he looks. His crawl is like already up in Prism's business up there. All right. Congratulations, your Cookie evolved into Kingler. That's actually pretty sick. This thing is a beast. Let's take a look at him because I feel like his stats are like insane. 75 attack. He's as strong as Prism is, and he's like a few levels under. That's pretty good. All right, let me use a potion again on a couple of these Pokemon, just to be safe. I'm trying to get Invincible to evolve. That's like what my goal is right now, so that's why I'm like using him so much. Because he should be evolved. There's so many trainers. There's not a single Pokemon in the world that could defeat my water Pokemon. What about my Invincible, dude? What do you got? It's got 2 Pokemon, and it's a Huntail. So Gorbis and Huntail, I'm assuming. See how much a Grass Knot does. I don't know how heavy these things are, but it's probably 2 KO. That's good. I should have Growth, but that's okay. He's got Ice Fang, so he does have the Ice Fang. Oof. We're okay there. We're good. That was scary. Walking on the like a thin line here. What else you got? Gorbis, as expected. Okay, so I kind of have to either switch or heal. I kind of want to get ESPN in here, so let's do that. He's gonna go for Aqua Ring, that's fine. I can go for like Psyshock and stuff, and that should do a good amount. That does not nearly as much as I thought it was gonna do. And he actually used Captivate to drop our special attack. So that kind of makes this essentially useless. So I really need to switch here. Let's actually get Cookie in here for a little bit. Let's get Cookie a battle, because I haven't used Cookie yet. I'm curious to see how much damage we can do. He's gonna go for Aqua Ring. So he's got Aqua Ring and Captivate. That seems to be it so far. And These Aqua Ring Pokemon are annoying, but let's see what Cookie can do here with a Stomp. We're actually faster. That's one thing that people, I think, forget. That did nothing. Forget about Krabby and Kingler is they're actually like relatively fast, despite being like crabs. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't think they're that fast, but they actually kind of are. He's just gonna Captivate. All right, I don't know what this thing is gonna do to us, so I'm thinking I just need to go into Lukey and Shockwave, because at this point I don't know like what I'm gonna do. This thing's bulky. He goes for Captivate again, but he misses this time, which is good. We actually should be able to outspeed because we did get that speed drop with the mud slap thing or whatever. I hope this does at least half. Good. Let's see. He's got Baton Pass, so he might actually even have any attacking moves. I have no idea. I'm like really surprised that this thing hasn't done anything to us yet. He might not have any water moves or something. I don't know. But I'll take it. So we're gonna knock out the Gorobus right there. Not too shabby at all. And Invincible is growing to 35, so rumor has it, now I didn't look this up, I did read it in the comment section, someone told me that it's gonna evolve at like 20 or 38, I think Invincible evolves. So I'm looking forward to that moment because that could be really soon and be really awesome once he evolves. So he's 35 right now, so we'll keep going with him, hopefully get him to evolve soon. There's a ship up here, how do I get to the ship? It looks like I should go there, what do you think? And a Tentacool, what Pokemon game? It wouldn't be a Pokemon game if there was no tentacles in the water, just randomly. Can I go in the ship? Oh, this guy's gonna battle me first, I guess. Another trainer who thinks he can get through to Loga Town. Well, I want to be honest with you, man. I'm almost at Loga Town, I'm assuming, so. He's got a Pelipper. All these guys with their Pelipers. All right, I'm gonna Growth. He doesn't Protect this time. Don't have a fly move. Payback. I think I could take it. Pelipper's so weak, dude. Let's go for Sleep Powder. There's the Protect. Now he goes for Protect. All right. I feel like Pelipper is kind of heavy. I could be totally wrong there. Let's see how much a Grass Knot does. That does a lot. That's good. Payback's gonna do a little bit to us, but 2 Grass Knots will knock him out. I've been switching out on these Pelipers, but I guess we could probably just stay in. They don't really do that much to us. All right, what else we got? I'm +1 right now. A Gyarados. Well, we're switching. That was a good bet there. We're gonna switch. No chance I'm staying in. So we have a couple different options here. Lukey is what I want to bring in, but I don't want to take a water move. But I'm thinking I should because of the Shockwave. So let's try that. I think Lukey should be able to take a hit, even if he does have a water move. We might have like Dragon Rage and stuff. There's the Ice Fang, so that was why I switched. I should be able to take 1 water move, and a Shockwave will kill. We actually outspeed, and this should kill this thing. Wow, he actually lives it. So bulky. He's got Aqua Tail. I'm a little worried right now. No! It's a crit! It was a crit! It was a crit. Another one. 2 Gyaradoses. My goodness, it does so much damage. Who can I even go into that could take hits? Invincible could take 1 Aqua Tail, but not 2. Lucky can come in, but it's kind of risky. Let's do that. I have Ancient Power. Leer. Can I take an Aqua Tail after a Leer? I probably can. He's faster. I really need to hit this Ancient Power and get the boost. No boost. Do I feel comfortable taking an Aqua Tail after -2? Not really, to be honest. Let's go to Cookie. It's not worth it. There's the Ice Fang. Oh, I forgot all about Ice Fang. That would have done a lot. Let's go for Stomp, see how much it does. He's got Twister, so now I can't switch anyway. So we're actually in a little bit of trouble here. That did a good amount. It did a lot more than I thought it was going to. Cookie pulling it out right there. Learn Crab Hammer. Dude, I cannot believe we just lost Lukey to some stupid Gyarados rando. Some Gyarados random kid. Not even like a good trainer. I just want to get off this route, please. I'm done with it. I'm over it. I'm over it. I want to get to Loga Town or whatever it's called. I cannot believe we just lost Lukey. Lukey was so important to our team and has been with us for so long. Can I just use this 4-star on him? That'd be great. And there's more trainers. Stop it. Leave me alone. I just want to get to the next town. How close are we? We got to be close. We've got to be close. You got to be kidding me. Is that how far I have to go? It's like the longest route ever. I'm like crossing across the Rio Grande Janeiro, whatever. Rio de Janeiro, Grand River. This is ridiculous. This is like the longest. I feel like I'm in Hoenn right now. I'm just skipping these trainers. Forget them, man. We'll come back if I have to. Yeah, watch me evade you like a champ. All right, we're actually in Loga. Okay, so that wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. I thought we had like, these aren't trainers? Okay. Let's just head, whoa. All right, let's just head straight to the Pokemon Center because that was just, I need to regroup. Where the heck's the Pokemon Center? All right, well, there's Team Olympus, so we'll have to be careful there. Pokemart, Pokemon Center, there it is. We're gonna have to do some soul searching here, guys. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know what we're gonna do. Now, hold on, I gotta take the item from him. Oh, I cannot believe we just lost Lukey. I really cannot. I really cannot believe it. Oh, he had a berry. He didn't even have leftovers. That's probably why he died right there. Oh, there goes another one. Another one bites the dust. Who do I even withdraw? I don't know. I'm gonna debate. You guys can actually leave a comment in the comment section below which of these Pokemon you want to add on the team. Instead of Lukey, you can have the Jay the Bonsly. You could bring back Consuela, Handyman, Goose, Wormadam. Actually, we're not gonna bring back Wormadam. I'm probably gonna not want Coral, but you can decide between the rest of them. We also have Mohit and Juliet and Beatty and some other cool Pokemon. So I'll let you guys decide in the comment section below what Pokemon you want to see the most. And that's actually going to be the end of the episode, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. We're going to keep things rolling here tomorrow. Make sure you guys show your loving on that like button down below. 800 likes would be absolutely fantastic. My name is Dan. I also go by aDrive. I'm going to get the heck out of here. I will catch you guys later. Peace.